As you all can obviously tell if you hear my fan blowing in the background, it is still wickedly freaking hot, man. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to an episode of CedesxCyrus YouTube channel. I'm CedesxCyrus on YouTube, obviously, with my 2026 Owen Hart Cup men's and women's 2026 predictions. For anything else, follow me on social media, CedesxCyrus on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Watching today's podcast on the YouTube channel, obviously for today's being the CedesxCyrus YouTube channel. Hit the like button today's episode. Hit the subscribe button if you've done so already. Turn the bell for your post notifications when uploads to our YouTube channel. And always feel free to leave a comment in my 2026 Owen Hart Cup men's and women's tournament, men's and women's predictions, obviously. Shall we get started, man? We're discussing the first round, semifinals, the finals themselves, both men and women's tournaments as well. Now, obviously for the women's side, we're talking about Suri, who obviously is hurt and stuff as a neck injury. Persephone, I heard she's going to be clear to go by when her match comes, obviously, to say the least. So if I'm going to get to that, I'm going to get to there, obviously. But Suri is in a question mark. Is she taken out? Is she going to be like... maybe give her another tournament shot to somebody else. Maybe it's return my girl Mercedes Moné. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to stick with Suri in that spot for sure. Now, obviously, when it comes to her match, she's just taking an hour just so she can't go. I got to look like a freaking idiot because I ever win that match first look in Sky Blue. It isn't Sky Blue is basically a loser in this company, to say the least. Now, first, discuss the men's match, though, in the men's tournament. I think this is a predictable tournament for the men's side of things. Way more unpredictable than the women. The women's way a lot more unpredictable, I meant to say. The men's is way too predictable. You have some good wrestling, like the first match, or the third match we'll be discussing. Maybe the first match. I mean, there's some fun matches on the men's side. Just like nothing of a scream like why these like men should be in tournaments. Like why is Mark Davis and Jack Perry and like Claudio Castagnoli, maybe Claudio can understand to a point. Why are Mark Davis and Jack Perry in this tournament? I don't get it, to say the least. Now, first we're discussing with Samoa Joe, who is the first match of Double or Nothing, obviously, this match. Samoa Joe taking on Will Ospreay. Got Will Ospreay winning that match. Should be a banger match for Double or Nothing, by the way. Probably out of both the women's and men's, I'm looking forward to this match more than any of our first round match. Not even joking when I say that. But Will Ospreay being Samoa Joe way too predictable with that, though. There's no way so Will Ospreay, after just making it to the finals last year, and all very odds on fair to win this year's tournament, not make it to at least the finals for a second year in a row. So Will Ospreay defeating Samoa Joe at Double or Nothing. Probably was 12 my Double or Nothing preview predictions as well. But Ospreay beating Samoa Joe at Double or Nothing this Sunday, or is this Saturday? No, it's actually Sunday, to say at least. Moving on to Mark Davis, the reigning defending AEW National Champion, taking a former champion, so next second ever champion national title, Jack Perry. We got Jack Perry getting his win back over Mark Davis. Not saying I'm looking forward to this match compared to the other match before with Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay. It should be just a match. I don't know why both men are in this tournament, especially if one of them I get to the second round nonetheless. But I got Jack Perry, Jungle Jack Perry win this match and go on the second round to take on Will Ospreay. Well, it's probably the best match, the second best match going in both women's and men's. Swerve Strickland taking on Bandito. This one's going to be freaking great, bro. This one's going to be freaking fun. But I got Swerve Strickland win this match. I don't see why him and he's on the opposite side, Will Ospreay. I don't see those two guys don't make the finals. Spoiler in my results there, obviously, but still. But I got Swerve Strickland pick up the W over Bandito in the first round match of the men's Owen Hart Cup. And the final match, you win men's Owen Hart Cup. And we'll rapid fire speed these people. In a 5.5, we're not barely almost 6 minutes on this podcast, obviously, but still. I want to keep these rapid fire speed, obviously. I don't like these CedesxCyrus YouTube videos to be out, so like to say at least I'll vary for much long, honestly. The final match, you got Claudio Castagnoli taking on Brody King. I got Brody King winning that match. Should be a fun match on paper to a point. I wouldn't say it's like the best match on paper at all. We're going to Ospreay and Samoa Joe, even also Bandito and Swerve Strickland. But it should be like it's probably a better match going into it more than Mark Davis and Jack Perry, obviously. Ain't even a question with that one. But I got Brody King defeating Claudio Castagnoli in the final first round match in the men's Owen Hart Cup. Which means the semifinal stands at this. You got Will Ospreay taking on Jack Perry and Swerve Strickland taking on Brody King. We're going to discuss the semifinals too. Will Ospreay spoiler taking on Jack Perry. You got Will Ospreay winning that match, going to the finals. I don't know what else would be with that. Like, if I don't think it will be like Mark Davis in the spot. It could be Mark Davis, could be in the spot, but still. I don't think he's going to be in the spot as AEW National Champion, if you ask me. But Will Ospreay beating Jack Perry. And the final match in the second round, you got Swerve Strickland taking on Brody King. And you got Swerve Strickland winning. That should be a banger match. You see these two guys take each other at Revolution. That was an okay match because it's a lot better from those guys. So if they'll be bringing up in round 2 how these two do a lot better in their first match they had on the card. Compared to Revolution, compared to like a Dynamite or whatever. They want to put this match on the second round. They even gets to this match, whatever. But I got Swerve went on to the finals, beating the Brody King, and the outcome's not going to remain the same. So Swerve Strickland beating Brody King, if you ask me. Which means the men's Owen Hart Cup tournament finals. You got Will Ospreay taking on Swerve Strickland. That's a freaking match. And this should be the match. We could maybe make a case for Bandito and Will Ospreay, but I don't think that's really worthy for our finals. This one is Will Ospreay chasing for the World Championship in AEW. And Swerve Strickland being a former AEW World Champion. But anyways, I got Will Ospreay winning the 2026 Men's Owen Hart Cup. And at that point, MJF beat the AEW World Champion by then. So we got MJF and Will Ospreay. Obviously, I hope I beat it to MJF. I don't want to be no Darby Allin bullshit. Fuck that. No, thank you. No, Darby Allin, Will Ospreay, no, thank you, dude. I'm sure you never loved that, so nobody freaking ever, obviously. That is just not a match no one wants to see for an AEW World Championship, especially for main event of All In. Let's just be real. MJF and Will Ospreay is the better match. Don't care what Darby Allin fan comes at me, I don't care. Anyways, you got Will Ospreay defeating Swerve Strickland in the main event. Or not main event, probably won't be a main event, but still. You got Ospreay defeating Swerve Strickland to become the 2026 Men's Owen Hart Cup tournament winner. Now we went on to the women's side of things. We got the first round matchups, obviously Persephone versus Suzuki from singing, I think, like Stardom and stuff like that. Not familiar with Suzuki at all, honestly. But I got Persephone being in that match. And she's the one that beat Mercedes Moné, my girl Mercedes Moné, for the CML Women's World Championship a couple of months ago. So I want to see how she'll not make the finals and at least the semifinals. I think she's winning her first round match against Suzuki. That's not a question. That's not a question. You don't have Persephone lose to a Suzuki. I'm sorry, people. I don't know how I'm pronouncing her name right now, so I really don't know. That's the first. The first match was second match. Will Nightingale, the reigning defending AEW TBS champion, taking on Alex Windsor for the first round match of my women's Owen Hart Cup. Got Will Nightingale, the TBS champion, went on the second round, taking on Persephone. That's the first left side of the bracket. On to the right side of the bracket, Mina Shirakawa take on Athena, the reigning defending Ring of Honor, now never defended, always defending a Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Athena. I have Miss Athena win that match. I think she's the odds-on favorite to go to the finals. Maybe not odds-on favorite. Maybe like Will Nightingale might say that, or maybe like even like I don't know, maybe Will Willow, maybe Persephone, maybe. But I got Athena win this whole turn. Spoiler alert, obviously. Obviously, I spoiled already, but still. But Mina taking on Athena, and Mina taking on Athena. There you go, people. I got Athena win that match. The final matchup, like I said, Sky Blue take on Suri. This Suri is not going to be in this match. It'll be Mercedes Moné or somebody coming and we're back. But anyways, it doesn't even matter. I mean, Sky Blue is not winning this match, people. Honestly, if Mercedes compares Suri to face Athena in the second round, might be a different story. But I think for now, I'm going to leave it as a Suri. I have Suri defeating Miss Athena. Or not Athena, God no. I have Suri defeating Sky Blue on the semifinals. Got a semifinal stand as this. Persephone taking on Will Nightingale to reign defend AWTBS champion. And also Athena taking on Suri. So it's the first one, Persephone and taking on Will Nightingale. Explorer got Persephone win that match. I don't see. Well, Will could make the finals, but because last year he had a TBS champion Mercedes Moné make the finals, he didn't win the whole damn thing. But I don't see it for 2 years in a row that the TBS champ goes on a women's go to a main event or go on to the finals as a TBS champ. I just don't see that for 2 years in a row nonetheless. I could see it with Willow, but definitely not 2 years after Mercedes when I already did that last year. Spoiler, got Persephone win this match to say the least. In the second round of the semifinals of women's side of things, you got Athena taking on Sari. And spoiler, I got Miss Athena win that match. Which means you got the finals, obviously, here. You got to put my notes down here. You got Persephone taking on Athena. Please let me know in the comments section. I'm pronouncing Persephone right. You know me, people. I'm a Lucas in 10-18 years. I used to always pronounce that woman's name wrong. Even when she still beat Mercedes. I still was like, I can't even pronounce her name right at all. It's probably my accent, honestly, but still. Anyways, got Persephone taking on Athena in the finals of the Women's Owen Hart Cup at Forbidden Door. Obviously, these finals are going to take place. And spoiler, they got Athena win the whole damn thing. Going to All In to face your Tekla or whoever be the AEW Women's World Champion by then. Who knows? Maybe it's Mercedes Moné, babyface Mercedes Moné, versus Athena for an all-in one of the main events. You know what? Take my fucking whole wallet at that case. Not gonna be no money in there, but still, honestly. But still, you get the point, people. But saying, Mercedes Moné and Athena for an all-in one of the major matches. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Your boy would be Lucas. We have in with that one, to say the least. Yeah, how much I love Mercedes. Obviously, CedesxCyrus. The first the username is Sadie's, meaning Mercedes Moné. But still, I got Athena winning the 2026 Women's Owen Hart Cup tournament, honestly, to say the least. It could be a case where Mercedes maybe comes back and takes the respawn and she wins the second year in a row. But I don't know if that's going to be the case, honestly. I don't know. I hope to God that's the case, honestly. I'm begging for Mercedes back sooner rather than later, but still. Anyways, 2026 Men's and Women's Owen Hart Cup winners, according to me, CedesxCyrus, Lucas Allen himself. I got Athena winning the women's and Will Ospreay win the men's as well as say the least. Hear my chair go off. I'm sorry if you heard to say the least. As always, let me know in the comments section who are your 2026 Men's and Women's Owen Hart Cup tournament predictions, and who are winners for both Men's and Women's Owen Hart Cup. And always, if you like the content, the like button, today's episode, CedesxCyrus. Hit the subscribe button if you've done so already. Turn the bell for your post notifications and uploads to our YouTube channel. And always feel free to leave another comment. If you'd like to leave 2 comments in one video, it's fine by me, even Danny, to say at least. And always, until next time, it's sure to be next time, hopefully today, knock on wood. I kind of reach main wrestling channel, Wrestling Limits, your latest episode, our Wrestling Limits show for your Tuesday, May 19th of 2026. And always, until next time, I trust you'll be next time, everybody. Peace and love, everybody. I'm out. I love you all big time, to say the least.